V shape.
V shape like that. Right, and then your hands are at on your front of the chest, like this. And you relax. So you stand up straight and you're relaxed. Alright, so you can feel it. So if you breathe in, you can have your spine straight and you relax.
Connected to the ground.
Connected to the ground. So we found this is very important just to start. So when they get dun, dun, when they hit the big bell, it's almost like you just bring yourself back into your body, just relax.
You're tuning.
Yeah, it's a good tune, okay? And relax. We found very important because if we just start practicing without first grounding ourselves in our body, we can end up just getting caught up in our thoughts in our mind. If you ground in your body, what you'll find is a lot of your thoughts start to melt because the body doesn't think like that, it has sensations. So if you ground in our bodies, the wangshan, or false thinking, lessens a lot. So okay, we're just, okay, I'm ready. Right? Now the heart. So this heart of welcoming and acceptance and forgiveness. This is, each of us is different. How do you tune into this place of welcoming? I mean, do you wish to tell the story? But he has his grandmother, who imagine little baby Marek. You know, his grandma really welcomed him whenever she saw him, give him a hug, make him feel really loved. Somehow maybe her parents. That feeling of welcoming.
It's kindness what our body remember. We say we remember a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Also, we have a lot of kindness, and we genuinely connect with the places. Or sense of gratitude, what we received. You know, almost viscerally, when we allow people around the people who accept us fully, who wish us well fully, give us love. Body every moment remember those moments, and we activate, we connect to them as we start doing this practice.
Or you can have a simple phrase. Some people have loving kindness for like, may I be well, may I be happy. So what's important is you're not doing the practice in order to compete with other people next to you. Okay? I'm not trying to be like the best cultivator here, you know? And sometimes we'll find because of our habits in the world, that's what we bring to the monastery. Because we're always competing outside to be like number one or be okay or people look at us. But here we let that go.
You can try to maybe break my record. I think I did 108 times bow in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I have a back surgery and two
surgeries, so not recommended.
If you're waiting for this adventure, you can try to beat the record.
Yeah, so not recommended. Not recommended. So what you're doing for that one is you're tuning into this heart of kindness and acceptance. However you can do it. This is a practice. So during this next 3 weeks, I would say it's a chance for you to explore in your own experience. How can I connect to that caring heart? Each of us has different doors. Some is phrases, some is memories of our parents, some might be Guan Bodhisattva. I'm here. Guan Bodhisattva is there. You just feel the compassion and care for him. Just okay, I feel care for Master Hua. So that for us is the second one. That sense of kindness and compassion. And not judgment. You know, Guan Bodhisattva doesn't judge us. You see it in all the sutras. He doesn't say, you're a bad living being, I'm not going to help you. Right? You can't imagine Guan Bodhisattva having that thought. So we're almost like having that kind of care for ourselves to start. Because that's what allows the healing.
And you see that we say that one is that one who is zizai, at ease. Physically and in the heart at ease. So accepting whatever arising, welcoming again. So we can turn to this and embody energy of one internally and on our body as well.
Yeah, so for us, those two steps, the body and the heart, are essential. Now the next two, I think, if you can develop those first two fairly well, then you can look into the other two as well. But first, we found, before any ceremony, it doesn't take very long. Even just like 15 seconds is worth it. Just dong, dong, right, the bell gets rung. Take a deep breath, standing up straight, relaxing the body. You're not here because I really care about myself, I care about my family. You know, I'm in the compassion and energy of Guan Bodhisattva in this sacred space. Just take you 15 seconds. And then, okay, I'm ready. And you start the practice.
We see, because today we share about intention, but we maintaining that intention and almost reconnecting before every session. We know what we try to do, and we are ready. So every instance, every period of bowing, we're reconnecting back to the body, back to the heart, and we do it in this practice gently. And then be gentle is extremely important. This is the part of that support, unconditional support that we're giving to ourselves.
And then the third one, the panoramic, we talk a little about our family and ancestors, and some people came because maybe a loved one just passed away. If that's really deep in your heart, you can actually bring that into your heart as well. I'm bowing here because my father or my brother or my spouse, he just passed away. I really want to dedicate the mirror to him. And I tell you, wow, your bowing becomes very powerful when it's not just about yourself, and you know because a loved one just passed away and how important it is when somebody passes away that they get some support on this journey to their next life, right? It's not easy. If people learn a little bit of Buddhism, when we die and we're going on this process of rebirth, it's a difficult time because we lose our bodies. We lose all the connections that we had before that we thought who we were. And we just want any light that people can send us. So here, as a family member, they say it's the closest connection. If we send our goodness, they really can receive it. So if we bring that kind of intention in, we enter that panoramic space. Now, of course, ultimately, we're all connected. We're all family. I mean, this is you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my, son and daughter. We're all related.
Very deeply. And probably you meet many times.
This is not the first time.
So welcome again.
Yeah, not the first time you've been here in Master Hua's field. We've all been here many times. And so as you start to relax, start to take care of yourself, you realize how deeply connected we are. So that's another place. And the sacred, to me, that's really moving to the sense of reverence. 那个很尊重的这个恭敬心, the humility. When we actually really, what the bowing does, that we become humble. It's not. Look at me, I'm a very good cultivator. You know how many bows I do every day, I mean, mantra, I read 108 great compassion mantras, no, it's soften. You find, it's soften. And when you bow, so when we bow down, right, our feet are like this, hands like this, you bring your right hand down first, very gentle, relaxed, right hand, your knees go down on the side, right? You spread your knees. This is some things that I didn't learn for many years. You spread your knees, because when you bow down, you don't want to put pressure on your belly. 你的丹田你不要被压到. You don't want to put pressure here because your energy circulates here. So if you can actually keep your belly relaxed, then when you go down, left, right, like this, is relaxed. If my knees are together, then what happens is when I go down, my belly is crushed. And it's hard to kind of feel really relaxed. If people do yoga, the child's pose is like this, knees wide, feet together, and you pull forward.
You see what's happening, talking about relaxation and let it go. This is the position that you can truly relax. And you feel this relaxation, and you can feel that let it go, it's happened when we release the tension. And also it's very important because this position is very familiar for us. And we spent 9 months in this position in our mom's womb.
Yeah.
This is first place what we learn, and we're returning. This is returning to this purity of the child. Relax, okay, and this is not that complicated, and we can feel it. We can feel it in our heart. So we don't try to push anything. The bowing is constantly drawn. So whatever arises, we can recognize that. If it's painful, you can say, I'm sorry. Let go. I know that not follow that pattern anymore. I can be free from this habit. Every bow, you return like a child, and let go, and standing back.
And so for that last one that I mentioned about this sacred is this reverence. So when you bow down, you'll notice you're bowing to the Buddha. Right? There's 10,000 Buddhas. Actually, there's more than 10,000. I think there's 11,000, what, 111? Yeah, there's more than, but you bow more than 11,000 times. You bow the Pusham Pusa 3 times and here and there. So you've got a lot of bows. But when you're bowing, what you're doing, you're actually going down and you imagine the Buddha's feet. Your hands touching the Buddha's feet. This was a gesture of respect in India. When you meet some of the Indians, they come and they actually kind of bend down and touch your feet out of respect. So this is however you want to do it, but it's actually a sense of reverence. You know, I honor. It's a deep sense of honoring, reverence, and just has to really cultivate that heart of reverence in our hearts. Here, we're honoring something more sacred than, usually I'm at the center, I'm the most important. No, actually, I'm here to really, you could say sometimes even surrender. I'm here, I'm letting go totally, and I'm honoring the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas.
And what also,
very powerful.
What's happening through it, we say, we have fellow pilgrims who are bowing together, and we let go when we honor. We receiving the blessings of 10,000 Buddhas as we chanting the name. So we enter into this field of the Buddhas.
Yeah.
And we allowing in this way this energy go through us. We become a vessel to receive that energy, become one of it. Extremely powerful support that we can receive here. And this is why it is powerful to do it here in the city of 10,000 Buddhas. We meeting these Buddhas almost face to face or heart to heart.
Actually, it's very powerful. It's actually to actually think that way, like the Buddha's actually here.
Actually here.
What would I feel like if the Buddha was right here in front of me and I was bowing down to him? No, I'm not just here. Wow, it's so
What's time? How many times more?
It's such a
Okay.
beautiful music. Okay, nice. Like, wow, the Buddha's here. I have the opportunity to bow to the Buddha. You know, and it's just like if there's Master Hua, you have that same, and when you do that, you tap to something very deep in the heart. And this is when the bowing session, you get more than just joy. You get this deep sense of meaning, deep sense of connections, like Jim wishes. You're opening the field of blessings into your life and into your whole dharma, your whole field.
And your web, all ancestors,
all
your
people
family
connect to that. So to us, now that takes a little bit of time. If this is your first time, why we gave you the force, we are not here all week. If we were to be here all 3 weeks, we'd probably spend just the first week on the body.
on the body.
Because it takes most people about like a week just to really relax their bodies when the world is so tight. And then maybe the second week, we start talking a little about the heart. And saying, how do you actually connect to our hearts? Because oftentimes we feel hurt. We don't want to open our heart. And then maybe the third week will go over the last 2. But we're just giving it to you today just so that over this next 3 weeks, these are places you can explore. We found this makes the cultivation very rich. This pilgrimage is very rich when you go inside. If you know where you're going, you go, wow, there's so much to discover here. You know, there's so much amazing things to discover in our nature. And you're here at the door, here at the City of 1,000 Buddhas. I mean, you can't come to a better place to start this journey, you know? And for us, we're just very grateful and very happy that we had a chance to do it. Right now, we can't join so much, we have responsibilities other places, but we were just in Malaysia, and we definitely felt the kindness and welcoming when we were there. And we thought we definitely want to be here to help also welcome our Dharma friends here to the City of 1,000 Buddhas.
Yeah.
So yeah.